values, I wish we used to rely. Lucky there's a family guy. Lucky there's a. Seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV. But where are those good old
And it's psycho.
I wish we used to rely. Lucky there's a family guy. Lucky there's a.
It's so warm. Oh, I'm gonna die. Hello, Sultan.
Peter, the horse is here.
Yeah, the horse is here. Meowdy partner. Oh, I gotta collect money so I can actually buy the entry to the level. Let me do that. Metroid X Fusion? I don't know what that is. Was that an F3? Nope, not familiar with it at all. Did I not ever? Maybe it's because I updated my emulator version. Man, having the overworld mostly in the game feels good. It's like now I'm playing an actual game. You know what I mean? Whoa. What the hell? Did you not see that? Oops. That's a bug? Is this live? Yes, this is live. Just kidding, it's from the future. Any OST wishes for today? Nintendo Summer Playlist? Alright. No way! I can't open my Overworld anymore? We need the newest version of 64, I think. Yep. That is absolutely not great. Oh god, I have like 30 different versions of FAST64 in my downloads folder. How do you save the starter file here? Yeah, this is the second level now that we cannot open anymore. He's doing today? I haven't checked. This is very problematic. Actually, we should, before we write anything in here, we should disable FAST64 to see if that works. Wait, F64 render wasn't even enabled. Whatever. We're gonna disable both of these. Open the Overworld, try again. Hello, Velza. I think we had a conversation about this before, and someone told me how I can debug this. Ah. FVD material.py, line 2439 in load handler. Nope, even with FAST64 disabled, I can't do it. Yeah, if I can't open my level, how the fuck are we supposed to work? What's happening to game crash? I am not sure. Apparently the crash logs are in here. What about all crash.txt? Yep. Oh god, my whole PC is fucking dying right now. Disjoint, what's happening? The tool that we use to create levels is just crashing right now, which is why we cannot open our level, which is kind of blocking our workflow right now. Also, my CPU usage seems to be at 200%. What's going on? Actually, it's at 35%. Project 64 is still using 30% somehow. I've been to the recent mentioned Labyrinth of Shadows remake. I don't know, Adriano. How would you even load a blend file like this? Is there an option even? We get to sort it out. Yeah, if we can't sort it out, we lose our entire Overworld progress. Which would be pretty horrendous. Oh. Sarah, I mean, I can post it. Maybe newest Fast 64 is different. In a new file append and select the scene. That might work. Let's try it after this attempt here. The crash log changed. Scene? Can't tell if it's working. This already is taking longer than opening a file did before, so maybe it is working. Hello X-Links. Welcome to me suffering because my tool isn't working. I know, Lasse. I also have a GitHub for it. But obviously if this keeps happening, like, what's the point? Because I wouldn't know which changes I lose. We might have to update Blender. Is that like an update button in Blender? Wait, that didn't append shit! Is there an update button in Blender somewhere? This is 5.4, 4.5. I wanted 4.2.13. What is this? Click download 4.2 and then it downloads 4.5.1. What is this scam? He told me to download 4.2.13, it doesn't exist. What the hell is going on? Let me hear what's about to happen. Use 4.5 fix PR. I just want to open my level, Leela. I don't care how. This is the second level this is happening to, by the way. So this seems to be a thing that just randomly happens sometimes. I don't know what the trigger for is yet. I don't think I even added any new materials to the Overworld last time I worked on it. So it's a little weird. I don't, JPG. Please don't ask me questions like that. I want to work on the game. Why must I be tormented? Oh, Solomon, the weather is not treating me well. It's too warm, and I'm trying to open my level, but there's a bug in my tool that makes it so I can't open my level. Huh. That's the same card stack. Cool. Please work, please. I just want to work on my game. I hate computers, I hate computers, I hate computers. No! Yeah, same crash. Why did I get a crash for 4.2? Weird. What even are my options? Well, this might be a big, fat, do-nothing stream. Because what are we gonna do? I guess we could try Blender 4.5. I'm shitting out my entire SSD again. What's the problem? Blender crashes. We cannot open Blender. So we can't work on the level, because as soon as we try to work on the level, it just crashes. Append doesn't work. We tried. Doesn't append anything. Right, I lose all my bookmarks. I forgot. Everything about saying I'm gonna blend again. I always tend to do this. Where is my entire level geometry? Regarding the dome, I notice you still have oxygen transition dose underwater. This makes sense, but it seems like it will be frustrating. No, I don't see it. Why would this be frustrating? Over just having less oxygen? That tense feeling of, oh god, I'm gonna die, please open up, please open up, please open up is part of it. Okay, leader posted a potential fix. Bro, what the fuck is going on? Can I just please get into my level? Why is it loading forever? How annoying. Let's try leader's PR. Return to unregister. That looks like the correct one. I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh, 4.5.1 loads it. I think it's no extensions. Any progress? I'm still trying to open the file with your just pushed PR. I downloaded your PR just now. It doesn't say anything there. I don't know if that's on purpose. Oh, you made a fix for it running without fast64 enabled, so I should have disabled fast64 before clicking on the file. So what I did just now was useless. Cool, cool, cool. Well, it opens up under 4.5.1. Yeah. Alright, let's try to disable fast64 for a second. Disable fast64 and fast64 render. We close this file. We open it. They're disabled. Let's see that. 4.5 can upgrade my, so I can't use 4.5 either. You can. So what can't I do in 4.5? Can't upgrade old materials. Oh, I see. Okay. So I can't work on really old files with it, I suppose. Oh, so it is a fast64 thing. Yeah, so it is a fast64 thing. Hello, Portalgeist. Was a frustrating way to lose 30 minutes. So it looks like when we enter a level, it doesn't actually reset the rotation of things. You blame Blender? I mean, it's clearly happening only with fast64 enabled. It could be a stupid Blender API update or whatever. Don't feel sorry about it. I mean, without fast64, I would have to hex edit all my combiners. Imagine how awful that would be. Oh, the collision of this has always been weird. Okay, there we go. Well, let's see what's going on. I have this theory that your fix probably fixed it, and that the PR updater just doesn't work. It did not. Now what's going on with the rotation of this thing? We need to figure that out first. Right, but Susie F6 was printing something? Nope. Check the crash log. Hello, Jakku. It's a crystal of cheese, kinda up for your interpretation. There we go. That's weird that the collision was fucked like that. Anyway, let's get 30 coins. And try to open that so we can finally start working. How do you like my new emulator? Egglab updated this a couple times for me so that I can use it. It's called Luna's Project 64. I needed an updated emulator because F3DX3 just got updated and it has some cool new features that we want. And previous emulators were not compatible with it. We should add a safe block to this area. Oops. Right, let's add a safe block to this area. Oh wait, before we can do anything to this area, we have a big issue here. And that is that you can just long jump from here over here to skip the entire second Bowser area, which is obviously a big issue. We don't want that happening. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of form follows function here on this rock. Maybe something like that is a little better. Andreas, your mod can render after optimizations. At least 15. I don't know how many. What is this? One little piece of green here. Do you see that? What is that? Oh, that's the wild axis. That's confusing. Where do we put the safe block? Maybe here's a good place. Kinda like it. I have Sunshine, but this game is more like a proper sequel. True. Sunshine is very min-maxed in like... Actually, no, it's not. Sunshine is very minimized. It's just like... It's blatantly evident that the development budget for Sunshine just wasn't there. That's an issue in the graphic plugin. You need to enable fragmented depth right lasso. But this is a change Aglet made. He made it automatically so that if certain things are true, it is enabled by default. So yes, that is fixed by the new emulator, but also you could have fixed that yourself beforehand. Oh, that's an issue. I like Sunshine, but it's not a bad game. I mean, there's no strict definition for what a bad game is. So it's kind of like a silly argument, is it not? The wall doesn't look flat. I agree. Certainly didn't act very flat, but it is flat. I think it's the VMap that makes it look like that. Something about this just doesn't sit right with me. Like, this is gonna be difficult to do. Because of the way the forest works. I think it'd be a lot easier to model this if we move the wall inward. And just said like this is all wall. Hello Twello. Like what if instead the wall went like so? Even that wouldn't work, I don't know. Makes the forest so difficult to 3D model. What if we cut this off here? And just said this is all forest you can't access. That might be our best option. Ugh. Nearly how did I not make it here? I thought I had a stash of the demon excellent. Dang. You implemented mid-mapping in nodes. That is actually pretty hype. Cause what the fuck is going on? Okay, there we go. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Because I bet there's really cool stuff you can do with mid-maps that would be so much easier to pull off if you could probably preview them in Blender. So having them previewed in Blender would allow BioBack to play around with them. And we would probably get much nicer graphics in this game as a result. Okay, yeah, I prefer this like by a long shot. This is so much better. Up to becomes close competition. I know Dara's always working on something. I have no idea, man. Well, I mean, actually, I do have pretty good ideas. So I have insider info. But I'm not telling you anything, because I don't know what information I can divulge. Well, either way, it looks like now we know a workaround the Fast64 crash, which is already taking out like 95% of my worry. Just be annoying if we had to do this workaround every time now. Okay, yeah, there's no way you can skip this now. This is just gonna be a solid wall. Plus, this looks a lot better, because you can't get so up close to that part. Still a little worried that you can skip from here. I mean, I'm not super keen on removing every skip, but I at least don't want any obvious skips to exist. Yeah, that skip's too easy still. Maybe I'm just too good at the game, but we can't have that in the game. Too easy. Even if it isn't possible, the fact that it looks so possible is an issue. When a speedrun trick's gonna exploit this game. There will be tons of speedrun tricks in this game, I'm sure. But that's a good thing. What if we also made this like a forest wall up to here? Kinda like so. I think this is gonna look a lot better this way. Alright, now I'm certain that there's no more skips here. Alright, let's finally get to programming the next part. Will there be reference to the Ness Yoshi's Island? Yes. Mostly enemies and stuff. Have the Bowser mech outside of Bowser's Burst be destroyed and smoking after you beat the first Bowser level? Okay. Opposite of Bowser's mech, Beatrice is shy and scared. She only appears after all 7 of Rainbow God and every additional bonus location. Just makes her appear in the Rainbow Grotto. Okay. Okay, we can do that. Are there any Overworld enemies? Yes. Oh, there are tons, Psyo. I recommend the Fast64 Discord server for like general stuff. There's also the Simple Flip server, but I don't really like that one. The people there are weirdos. And it kind of like doesn't matter which one you go to. You will always have Sour OG in there saying the stupidest thing possible to like everything you say. Yes, please do not ask for help for co-op. Like, ideally, everyone who needs help with Mario 64 co-op is just banished to the Shadow Dimension and we don't have to interact with them. That would be very nice. You can be stupid too. Yeah, but not like Sour OG level. No, there's nothing wrong with making a multiplayer hack. It's just there's a lot of people that are really clueless that always ask for help on the co-op port of Mario 64. And it is kind of annoying. What is one of a gift where you retract the cliff to the forest? There is a whole underwater cave system in this overworld. I find the game if they know nothing about modding. Probably their favorite YouTuber played the game or something, I don't know. Did you watch SSRM 2025? No. I mean, I was in there for a short bit, but it's mostly games I don't really know that they play, so I don't watch much of it anymore. When I was more active in playing ROMX, I was more willing to watch it. But also they only play like really great games and prototypes that I don't really like. Yeah, we can remove one of these blue coins, otherwise it's a little overpowered. Hello, Graham. Graham, I was just about to import your Beatrice. Great, never knew it existed. Dang. Well, now you know. Now you know for next year. This year's F3 was the most successful one yet, which is great. She should not be called Boonat. I don't know why I called her Boonat. I think I forgot her name. HDN help Mario 64. Don't care about where when I do Dino's convert thing, I'm only getting the collision file. Yep. It's always the same two issues over and over. Where's my textures? Oh. No wonder they didn't show up. Wait, I need to download the textures separately, that's why. Let me just get those. I've seen people work with Yara. Well, I'm about to put her in game. She is kind of an Easter egg, so it's going to be a little hard to find her. But I think people will enjoy her a lot. Oh. That's a little high res. This is your VMap, right? Did I do something wrong? Oh, the instrument one? This one? Yeah. It's from that YouTube video. I don't really use phones, so it doesn't really mean much that I still have it. This looks like it could be a good CI4. Yeah, value looks different. Did I do something wrong, Graham? Surely it's not supposed to do this. Someone with the UVs? Yeah. You know what? I might have just used the wrong model. Let me just re-extract the FPX file. There we go. I think I've seen Sunshine go up, yes. The lag. Oh my god, dude, this lag is gonna drive me insane. Why is this happening? Whatever, while the materials are loading in, I think we can apply all this stuff. It's fine. Performance regression is very real. Okay. There's quite a few like wasted UVs on here, which is going to somewhat reduce the actual pixel size we get. I cannot fix that without changing the UVs. And this is not a big issue, but just so you're aware for the next model. Like I can do this at most without changing the UVs. Oh, don't worry, I think the UVs will be fine now. Ooh, this is partial transparency. That means we have to go to 32 by 32. I hope this looks fine. Maybe? This looks right, right? Where is the alpha channel on this? Surely I didn't actually export the picture to look like that. I did not. Hello, Lyra. Yeah, I actually don't understand why it renders the alpha channel like this. That makes no sense. That has to be a bug. Nope, still shows like that. Lila, do you know anything about this? What is this? What's going on? Somehow this has no alpha channel. Well, it says right here that the transparency is coming from image alpha. So there should be no box. It usually works, just this one time it doesn't. Sometimes Mario 64 is mysterious like that. Moving slightly forward, but it also was on the glasses here. I mean, now it works, but it's still concerning. This is a weird texture. I think we're gonna make this a 32 by 32. I can tell that your 3D modeling workflow is like super different from my own, just from the textures you draw. But it looks pretty good. Changing the correct output modes. Let's see. Yeah. It sets to cutout. Okay, so everything here is going to be transparent in the end. So we need to make sure that the vertices do not overlap. I think this is supposed to be here. Wait, Graham, did you make closed eyes for her? Or is the blinking animation missing? You have missed a lot, Lyra. We're always making progress. And we only need one of these two. So you have to go home. Yeah. I don't see one. So the way it's gonna work in the end is that she has this primitive color thing that we can just fade in and out, so that can make her invisible. There should be no Z fighting because it's all transparent on Discord. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Thank you very much. I gotta make sure that I crop the same amount of the top and bottom. Oh, you already scaled this down. Do we have the full res one? The areas between the UV islands. Oh, I see. Yeah, the thing about this texture is that he used partial transparency, unlike the glasses, which means we are forced into a really expensive texture format called RGBA 32, and that one can only be 32 by 32. If you don't have the full res one, I can just scale this down, but I think it's going to look slightly wrong when she blinks. I think I accidentally made her eyes a little bigger this way. Oops. Yeah, the fact that our glasses are moving like that is an issue. But honestly, I kind of like the eyebrows moving like that. Like, I definitely don't hate that. I might just have to separate the texture here. Honestly, that makes sense anyway. Let me just do that. Saves us a little bit of RAM. Oh, don't worry, don't do it. I have a solution. We should have separated our glasses anyway, because otherwise we just waste memory, right? So I'm just gonna have... Ah, fuck, I exported the wrong texture. Oh well. I think it's fine. There we go. Eyes open, eyes closed, and glasses are separate. Do I need stuff? Zaina needs stuff. Maybe she would like that help. Okay. So now we have bua trees, and we need to set up a rake. Let me see if I can save a few triangles here. Maybe. That would probably look bad. Wow. Would this be better? I don't know if you do triangulation manually, because then there's sometimes this weird stuff. See the shy guy I made? I did not see the shy guy you made. Is it better than the one we already have? Biopec put a lot of work into the one we already have though, so I probably wouldn't want to swap that one out. Look at the snack shack. Then a snack shack, that's pretty cool. It looks a little too capitalistic, if you ask me. Not enough abandoned village. Yeah, I would have to see yours to compare them and be able to tell you which one I prefer. Let's center it. Apply all transforms. Let's see, is there size? Oh, whoa! There's loose vertices. By size 0.6. Oh. Let's get it up by 200. Ugh. Oh, okay, she's rotated wrong. They have to be rotated like this. Go. And then we need... Oh, actually we don't need to put the switch here. We can just put the second touch into memory and do it that way. You switch out the shy guy. Oh, he's very stylized. Wait, how did you get the black outline? Oh, that's a shader, right? The black outline is a shader. Yeah, he looks very fitting, very colorful. I like him. 328 triangles is quite a lot for these. Let me show you mine for comparison. Keep in mind, like a base vanilla Mario 64 enemy is like 140. So that's usually what we try to go for. No shader. Oh, did you duplicate the geometry and like write a black outline that way? In that case, like you could probably just half the triangles and have it look normal, right? Is you're not RSP bottlenecked? Okay, Lita, so it still costs memory transfers to render triangles. What are you talking about? I see. So it is that strategy. Ugh. I guess you can't see anything right now because I don't know why. Cool. Oh, is it loading in? Something's happening. Yeah, he looks very nice. I like him. I would like to show you mine, but I can't because of this FAST64 thing here. It's not being a nerd, Lena, it's just very important information. Actually, you should not be killing people. What do you sound like? Oh my god. We said the same thing, Lena. It's actually crazy. Okay. Lila, can you add a way to add a GeoASM before the first bone of an armature? Because you can't do that right now. Is that expanding for? That's not what expanding, that's skinning. You can't. It's impossible. I'm asking if you can do it. Wait. You can't do this anymore. That's tragic. That's actually a huge usability issue if you can't write the define in here. Object does not have a layer UV map. What, did that change? Has it always been like that? I don't think so. I've always been doing it the other way. Also, look at this. This is awful. Now I gotta move this here. And I gotta change this to layer transparent. Right, we gotta make an animation for her. For now, it's just going to be a static position. Programming's easy. It's all like... Honestly, you just get started and then everything else just becomes obvious as you go. Random discovery event for art level design. I didn't even go to school for programming. I just started programming. Down offset is like, what is it? 53. Height is 134. Probably around half of that in radius for talking, plus the talk offset of 100. Then we're gonna get a ton of math equations. Most math equations used in programming are pretty obvious. If you want to do like more difficult stuff, then yeah, you'll probably have to learn a little bit of math. I think if you want to write a renderer, you'll have to learn linear algebra and stuff like that. 109. 70 for the shadow seems fine. Right. Right. We're gonna set her to a static animation for now, and then we're almost ready to check it in game. So she is going to be in this corner here, all shy and stuff, and she only shows up after you're done with the mission with Boonart. Oh. Respawn if not all 7 stars in Rainbow Grotto, or not beaten by star 1. And then just for testing, we're gonna have her opacity cycle through all values. So methodology for programming, I actually kind of enjoy it. Interesting. Oh, the Nab Enat is not in the game yet. We could program him maybe soon, but not right now. It takes me quite a while to catch up with the models you've made. Like, okay. A shadow is too opaque, so that's an issue. And there are some broader issues here. Okay. Also shouldn't be facing that way. Because is he a Shiner Power Moon Easter egg? No. We're not referencing Mario games after Mario 64, or after the N64. Mario Power Up? Never thought about it. Kinda like the blue shell power up from the 2D Mario games. That's kinda cool. To draw order. Actually, there's nothing we can do. Now that I think about it. It's cause the arms render after the face. Yeah, it just has to be like that. Maybe if she properly like focuses you as you go, it's fine. Or wait, nearly invisible. What if we make her like 1% opaque before you beat that? And then otherwise he's like 10% opaque. Something like that. The thing is, though, most of the time she will be very opaque and very transparent, so the render issue would not be as pronounced. You would only see it during a transition. Like right there, you can't really tell that the render order is kind of messy. I'm not sure I like the blue coin switch here anymore. I put it here so that there would be something to do even before Boonnet is here, or Boatrice is here. But it's kind of detracting from Boatrice. For programming, linear algebra is like the #1 thing you should do. What if you just put literally nothing here at first? I think that's a better option. And then you just find the Easter egg by yourself. You know what? A single blue coin. There's going to be a single blue coin here. And that's our best option. For Mesco Maps, you know everything you really need? Yeah, unless you are doing more complicated stuff. There are no 3D coins. Did you think they were 3D? You get fooled. Not really? Okay, Leela, how are you going to program like a graphic thing without knowing quaternions or matrices for programming? Huh? Doesn't work. Just need to understand the principle. What's that supposed to mean? You don't need to know math, you just need to understand it. Mm-hmm. Oh, we can't use opacity here, we have to use something else. Health, fuck it. When you play on real hardware along with the recomp? Of course. Playing this on real hardware is like half the point. I mean, God, I hope it's playable on real hardware right now. Fail to start previewing. Right. I hope OBS doesn't crash. Let me show you. Hey! There's the game on real hardware. What's our frame rate? Oh, the frame rate takes a little bit to rile up. Yeah, it's all running on real hardware. Here's bullet trees on a real N64. Seeing that? It all works. Well, the water has a few issues, but don't worry about that. It's just because it's such a big triangle. Don't put real in quotation marks. This is literally just an N64. This is just how it looks like. No tricks. That's just the N64, man. I thought you were trolling. I was not. That was just real hardware. Legit just looks like that. You might not know about summer cards and HDMI mod. Yeah. But no, look, I have the script here on my taskbar. I click it, and it uploads the ROM to my N64. Well, it didn't do it because I already had it uploaded. The SC64 deployer. That's what the summer card does. It even sets, it even uploads like a save file. Nope, it just looks amazing on N64. Alright, so the way we have it now is, if you've already talked to Beatrice before, she doesn't appear here. And then after you talk to her, she disappears forever. So what now should be happening is we can talk to her, because we have, by default, she's just enabled. And then after we talk to her, she disappears. Didn't quite work. Cool. Oh, I know why. This is fine. I think. Wait. No, not this part. And we need to give her a text. Increase her opacity so you can see her better when you get closer to her. She will fade in as soon as you talk to her, right? That's what you see right here. As soon as you're talking, she fades into full opacity. And then she disappears here and appears in the Rainbow Grotto where her husband lives. So now I need to give her a text. Let's find a text for her. I think we're on text box 501 actually. Yep, 501. Let's add 10 more entries. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Add voices. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. She would say something like, she should call you a handsome young man for, like, saving her. You're small and not very floaty. True, she should be floating. Let's make it float real quick. Oh, we already set her home. What's a good variable to use here? Not O-anim state. Damage or coin value, fuck it. She might be amazed that she's able to meet the Great Mario in her lifetime. Well, the idea is that her and her husband kind of lived in a cave forever, so they wouldn't really know about Mario. But she would call him a handsome young man for, like, killing Bowser and getting rid of the Bowser statue. So that's what she would be talking about, and how she's gonna return to her husband. I don't, this is not a final text. Usually Bioback has much better ideas for text than me. So, that scary monster's gone. The big dragon was staring me down for months. Or maybe just, let's show this. The big dragon was staring me down for months. You got rid of it? How would she speak? She needs to speak older. You get rid of it? What's an old way to say that? I don't know. How do old people talk? She's supposed to talk like she's from the 1800s or something. Americans Bowser or Mario since they were released in the OG game. They definitely know Mario. Thank you, young man. Yeah, thank you, young man is good. Finally go home to my husband. The big metal dragon, just to make it clear what she's talking about. Hello dear lady. Really? Laddie? Thank you, young lad. I like that. What's an old way to say home? Home, thesaurus. My lodgings, my place, my retirement home, no. My domain. Oh dear. Get rid of it, dear. To my Boonard. Instead of husband. Let's try that. What is 501 minus 256? 245? No, it's not. 235. No, it's not 245. What am I talking about? And once we have animations for her, we can also import her to Quiz 3, where she will just have like a secret text. She's not going to give you anything. Because if she gives you something, that'd be way too obscure of a star or coin or whatever. Alright, she's floating. That's the completely wrong text. It works though. I think I want to get rid of her shadow. Her shadow looks pretty bad. Why'd she have the wrong text? Oh, it's B perm 1, not 4. Dory made it an RTY? I don't understand what you're talking about. I think her hovering animation was a bit fast. She doesn't look very old when she's hovering like that. Dory is the dinosaur from Hazymaze Cave. It's staring me down for months. Get rid of it, dear? Thank you, young lad. Finally go home to my Boonard. Alright. And then after this she appears in the Rainbow Grotto. Seems good. Wrinkly Kong? The RTYI iceberg. Dude, that will be an RTYI iceberg. I can tell. And I'm not gonna answer any of it. Maybe this game is creepy and has an evil aura. Who knows? She went to hell, yes. I don't think there's a way to skip over here anymore. I think I firmly got rid of that. Unless... Come on. Doesn't work. Okay, no, not even close. Yeah, I think we successfully patched the skip. So the next thing for this area here is this robot here. The robot needs to be destroyed after we beat the first Bowser level. Where is the 8 in this? It's supposed to say 18 on this. What the fuck? What is going on? That's scary. It's back. Huh? 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 What? I'm not gonna fix this before Biovex update. Would be no point in it. But I might have to put this in a playable state. Actually, I guess it is in a playable state. What the fuck? Biovex is doing a rework of every level. He's currently doing the ice cap level. Oh no, right now he's working on the ice cap. Don't use chance appendix, right. That's the issue here. What do we do with the Mech Bowser? I think we just kind of make it dead and like smoke coming out of it. Play the own game. Now I know what the bug is, don't worry. It's just a music comment I removed that's still being used there for some reason. So after the Bowser level, what happens is just kinda oh, there we go. What if we just have him like this, and with smoke coming out? Golden Freddy post. I have never played FNAF, so I'm innocent. What if at the same time we had like a little animation of him like trying to get back to normal? But he keeps failing at it. Why the fuck is it not working? Make cyclic is not working, cool. Something like this, I think would look good. Good old Mario 64 code. Good old IDO code, rather. We can add a bit of delay. Anyway, let's me first import this and then we can min-max stuff like that. Actually, let me write a to-do for this. To-do. Actually, I should do this right now. It is the star, right? Yep. No. Maybe? Nope, it's not. It's 1. Okay. 0 actually. Hello, Dara. I'm glad you like it. I really should be renaming this function, but I don't like it. Alright, let's see if that works. This game doesn't have more base areas than base game, that's why you can just use like the whole... Well, it has a lot more areas, but the level IDs I use are basically the same. We might have to add some, but we'll see. Yeah, a small issue. I don't know why that happens. That's a little weird, actually. Oh. Because we didn't call the function. Well, that would certainly do it. And the Luna Festival. That's kind of fun. I like how broken he looks. Now we just need smoke coming out of his neck here. And then it's perfect. I wish I knew how to set the bot in the new Blender, but I just don't. It's really annoying. Lila, do you know? You are the biggest Blender expert. You would know this, right? What do you say? How do you set the dot in Blender, the 3D cursor? Do you know? Do what to anything? How you used to do it before 4.2. Before 4.2 you used to just click on a thing and it would set the cursor there. Okay, good start. Manual? What's the manual say? Okay. Who will be pinging me? Okay, bro really is fucking smoking it up, holy shit. Problem is, he's spawning so many particles that Mario just walking despawns them. Because there are not enough particles around. So we do not like that. Actually, I think the smoke should just go up faster. I think that would help a lot. Can you show me the shotgun you have? I tried, but it just didn't work because Fast64 was not active. I kinda love this. This is very funny looking. Anor.com, Five Nights at Freddy's Golden Freddy. I guess I'm 12. Kindergarten has fallen. They get sparkle effects in it? I wasn't planning on it. This should save the game too. You know what? I'm doing that right now. I'm making that save the game. It would feel satisfying to ground pound it. It should work. That's kinda cool. The problem is it saves the game like 15 times. So we don't want that. You get to save 4 times per second at most. Wrong emulator. The player does. They don't want to save 4 times in 1 second. That's gonna lag your game for no reason. Hey! Can you make it glow upon save? Fine. I don't think that will look good, but fuck it, let's try it. Let's boost the star RGB. See how that looks. I have my dots, so that will be any decent. Oh, you can't even see the light coming from it. Well, you can kind of see it for like a frame. Maybe not. Ah, there you can see it. It looks bad. I don't want it. Make there be a golden vignette at the screen edges when the save goes through. Okay, next. There's a Dory chained to a wall in the lake. After beating the first Bowser, a Yoshi is on Dory's back. When you talk to him, he says in free time with his mighty behind. You can write the story to get up. Graham, are you still here? Did you want to try and make Dory? If so, I'm gonna hold off on doing this so I can import your Dory. Otherwise, if you say yes, then we will move on to the next area here, which is part 3, the beach side. I guess. No response. I guess he's gone. In that case, we'll have to import this story here. Which is not a bad story. Make it say Bimple Crimpled. Too realistic. She looks pretty nice. 212 triangles. So she has to be chained somewhere. Where it's like... you can't warp on her to instantly skip the area. I guess here would be a good place. Then you could use her to platform around. Wouldn't be so bad. Here's actual skeletal mesh support? No, we use like a fake thing to fake skeletal meshes. Which is why it looks like this. But it's not really skeletal mesh, it's like a hack. You see how it like bends the triangles? That's what happens in game. Shut up, it is skeletal mesh. Okay, it is skeletal mesh. Me when I'm at the club. Doon, 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 doon. Me when I'm at the Lila rave at 3 AM. Doon, 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 doon. Yeah, Lila is sleeping tonight. Woo, boom, 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 boom. Sorry. I had a little moment there. The chance it's gonna happen again tonight? Good. Deserved. For speaking back to me. Do you not have any respect for your elders? You can tell I'm becoming a parent. This is the type of shit parents say. God, I hate when parents do that. Someone should take away their children. No, that's too much, actually. Someone should do the same thing to them. We gotta add chains to her too, somehow. Oh, that's the area. We don't want that. Parents life chain and awesome. Are you a parent? Do you know that? I'm a parent. My child just turned 1 like a week ago. You're a parent of your cat? Yeah, that counts. True, that just counts. Bitch ass, stolen valor, bitch. Okay, trying to blow 564, no guarantees. Okay, Dory actually fits here well. I just forgot to animate her. Hydration check. We will hydrate. His son is 3 and you're 22? Dang! That's young to be a parent. Dory is drowning. True. Do you think Dory has lungs? Or do you think she has gills? Because, I mean, think about it. She has the body shape of, like... How do you call it? Fin? Quad fin animal? Tetrapod? No, not tetrapods. The other thing. Coelacanth. She looks like she evolved from coelacanths. I mean, you say mammalian for sure, but... Oh, maybe she's mammalian. But, like, do they have back legs? No. In all mammalians, the back legs fused into a back fin, right? Think about it. Which real-world animal is she actually close to? I'm saying it's coelacanth. Maybe? Oh, they have 6. Never mind. I'm completely wrong. But she doesn't really look like a seal either, because they're missing the back legs. So I don't know. So das Monster she has to have gills? Does that not monster have gills? Plesiosaur? Actually, yes, she is literally just based off a Plesiosaurus. Which means no gills. Right, how could I forget that she's based off a Plesiosaurus? Her name is literally Plessy. So she will be kind of chained like this, but then after you beat the first Bowser, she's going to be free, and you can go on her back over to the second overworld. That's how you unlock the second overworld. Now to chain her down. What's the humorous way to chain her down? Is that dinosaur a mammal? Think about it. Anchor? Just like an anchor with a chain around her? I think that would work well, yeah. And then after you free her, the anchor is just on the floor. I thought like a boat. That works, but I think anchor is far more humorous. Wow, what happened to her eyes? I swear. Yep. Yep. I know what it is. Oh, that's going to be so fucking annoying. No, it's because of the environment color here. Because that's part of all the default combiners. But you should never actually have it in a combiner because it causes the issue I just showed. That also explains what happened here. Yeah, definitely like an anchor with a Bowser symbol. A market combination if you have beaten the first Bowser level. No reason to keep this around. Alright. Actually, there needs to be something else here. I'm gonna do that. Otherwise, it's gonna crash. Alright. I think I'm feeling pretty done for today. We made good progress. We got boa trees in, we got the thing in, despite the 30-minute setback at the start of the stream. We managed to open this level again, which is awesome. Next step will be programming Dory and putting a Yoshi on her back after you have the first Bowser star. And then maybe we have to fix the Bowser level so that we can actually do the Bowser fight and get the Yoshis in the overworld to appear. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next stream, whenever that may be. Bye bye.